last up we can show you a way of making wheels and axles to create movement. So what you need for this is to cut out 2 circles, which you can do using the previous technique, and you'll need some kind of axle. So I've got a bit of a skewer, a barbecue skewer, but you can use a cocktail stick, and if you don't have either of those at home you can use a pencil. For this I'm going to use a tube. The barbecue stick has got a pointy end, so I'm going to use this to push through and create a hole in my tube. Now it's a bit tricky, but you want to go out the other side. Now you want it to be quite even coming out the other side, so rather than it being down here, what you want is you want it to be as opposite as you can make it on the other side. So you push it through like that. I'll show you how you can do it with the pencil as well. So you're doing exactly the same thing, you're just using the pencil to push through. Remember, if you're pushing through and you've got your fingers on the back through here, be careful that you're not pushing the pencil into your hand. So you push through, same thing, try and keep it even, and push it out the other side. Right, so you've got them going through like that. I'm going to take this one out so that I don't keep getting my hand on it. So you want to get both your circles, and you'll have a little hole in the middle of your circle from when you drew it with the compass. So you can just go back through that circle in the middle, and you put one on one side and the other one on the other side. And then you've got yourself a couple of wheels. Now your wheels might be a little bit wobbly like mine are. And if you want to keep them in at the side like this so that they stay on either side, you can actually just get yourself, so you get yourself a little piece of scrap cardboard and cut yourself off a little piece, and you can wrap that around there like that. Wrap around like that, use a bit of tape to secure it. Oh, and that's not tight enough, so if you wrap it all the way around. That way you've got a little blocker, and this just stops the wheel coming off. So if you do the same at the other side, what it'll do is it'll hold the wheels together, which will stop them wobbling quite so much. And if you're doing it with a pencil, you just do exactly the same thing, but you just put the circles on the ends of the pencil. So on this example, I'm making wheels, but you can use this idea of a cocktail stick or a pencil and this rotation to make lots of different things. So if we go back to the little dial that we were making earlier, on the same controller I also made this little dial here that spins round. And so if I open the box up and take it out, you can see it's just a stick with a piece of rolled up cardboard around it. So just like when I made the dial, when I rolled up the piece of cardboard, instead of rolling up the piece of cardboard before you start rolling it up, you just leave a little cocktail stick or a piece of wood or a short pencil in the middle of it, and you roll the cardboard all the way around that. Instead of putting it through a tube, I've put the holes through a box, and I've just cut a little hole out the front. So I've put shapes on mine, but you could put all sorts of things on. It could be controls for anything, so it could be numbers, or it could be for different functions of your invention, and you can see it just spins round like that. Hopefully these techniques have given you lots of ideas of where to get started, so have a go and get inventing.